everyone, it's Maeve. I haven't done a tag in a while, and so I decided to do a tag video today. I'm going to be doing the Honest BookTuber Tag. This was created by Harriet Rosie, and I was tagged by 3 different people: Reading Ideas, Beyond Books, and Ella Made Book Club. I will have all of these channels linked down below, so please do check them out. I have my script down here with all of the prompts, and so I'll be looking down occasionally for that. The first prompt is, have you ever lied about reading a book? And the answer to that is yes. Actually, quite a bit in my school years. And this is because my parents forbade me and my siblings to read certain books. And a lot of those books were required reading in school. And so in elementary school and junior high, usually my parents could write a note and say oh, they can't read such and such a book. And in high school, they didn't really let you have a parental note saying, oh, I don't want my kid reading this book for whatever reason. And so my dad ended up buying me this. It is the Book of Great Books, a guide to 100 world classics. And he basically encouraged me to lie about reading a book, to use this to write my book reports and do the tests, because it just has summaries of the books. And I actually still have written down which specific books that I was supposed to read in high school and I didn't actually read because my parents told me not to, because I would come home and I'd be like, they want me to read this book. And more my mom than my dad was basically no, we don't want you to read that. I have 5 books: The Great Gatsby, The Lord of the Flies, Of Mice and Men, and The Scarlet Letter. And then I was also in a children's literature class in high school. And in that class, my parents didn't want me to read To Kill a Mockingbird. And I could go into why they didn't want me to read these books, but mostly it's because they had content that my parents didn't want us to read or experience or whatever. I have since, as an adult, read all of these books, and so I don't feel as guilty about lying about them in high school. But yeah, I think out of those 5 specific books, my favorites would probably be The Great Gatsby and Of Mice and Men. Have I lied about reading a book since I graduated from high school? No. I'm not afraid to tell people when I have DNF'd a book or if I haven't read a book. I also will talk about books that I've DNF'd on here and tell you guys why I DNF'd it. But I decided early on that I won't rate or review books that I've DNF'd on apps like Google or Amazon or Storygraph or anything like that, because I feel because I haven't finished a book, I don't want to affect the rating of that book just because the book wasn't for me. And I also don't consider books that I've DNF'd as books that I've read. I wouldn't say oh yeah, I've read that book. I would normally just say, oh, well, I DNF'd that book. I didn't actually finish it. I did start it, but I didn't finish it for XYZ reason. And this is, again, something that I would say in person or on YouTube or something like that, where it doesn't affect the author or the ratings or anything like that. So on to the next question. Have you ever avoided a book because of controversy around the content or author? And the answer to this is yes. So this was about 6 or 7 years ago, a little over a year after Jay Kristoff released the first book in the Nevernight Chronicles. And there was a lot of controversy and discussion about Jay Kristoff being accused of being anti-Semitic. And so because of that, I have never read his books. And I feel that wouldn't stop me from reading his books now. I just originally wasn't picking them up for that reason. And now it's just I have so many other books that I want to read. Prompt 3 is, have you ever been sent a book for free and not disclosed it? And the answer to this is yes. And that is because the author of the book has asked me not to disclose that I am beta reading their book. So other than that, I've never been sent a free book. And the only reason that I wouldn't disclose whether I was sent a free book is if I was asked not to say that I was sent this book for free. Question 4. Have you ever bought a book with no intention of reading it? And the answer to this is yes. So one of the things that I do for extra income is I sell books online and on apps. And so there are often times where I will see a book in the wild and pick it up for 25, 50 cents. And I will sell that book online without ever reading it. Do I buy special edition books and jack up the price? No. The only time I have ever sold a book for more than cover price is when I have paid more than cover price. And when that's the case, I don't sell the book for more than what I paid plus shipping. So that is the answer to that. Prompt number 5 is, have you ever been caught up in booktube drama? And I finally get to say, no, I have not. I don't really follow channels that kind of buy in or spread booktube drama. I know that our little corner of booktube, we do like pretend booktube drama and just silly fun stuff like that. But as for like actual booktube drama, no, I've never participated or been involved in any of that. Question 6 is, have you ever received a hate comment and did you respond? I don't think I've ever received a hate comment. I know that on my manga channel, I have gotten a comment that a lot of people interpreted as a hate comment, and I got a lot of private messages on Instagram telling me like, hey, don't worry about what that person said. But honestly, I feel like it was just a difference in opinion, and I did respond to that comment and they responded back, and it was just a discussion. Like, it wasn't an argument. It didn't cause any, like I said before, drama. And so just don't consider that a hate comment. And so I don't believe that I have ever received a hate comment. Question 7, have you ever made a video just because you knew it would get views? And the answer to this is yes. I recently made a haul video and I talked in that video about why I don't normally make haul videos. And I also talk about why I made that haul video. And basically it was, my channel is small and I would like to get out there a little bit more. So I'm going to do a video that a lot of people click on normally, and hauls are one of the big ones when it comes to booktube. And so I did a haul and I'm not afraid to say that I did it for the views. And the funny thing about that is it probably has the least amount of views on my channel, which means that I have the followers that I actually want, because we're not all big haul people. Question 8, if you could go back to the beginning of your channel, would you do anything differently? And I think I can honestly say no. I know that we all have things like, oh, I wish I had better equipment, or I wish I wasn't umming and liking and using all of these filler words. But I feel like I like to go back and see where I was before and see where I am now. It makes me feel really good about where I am now. And I'm not ashamed of where I was in the beginning. And if I get nicer equipment in the future, great, I'll have nicer equipment. And then you can watch back to my first video where I didn't have as nice of equipment and my editing was kind of atrocious. But yeah, I think I'm good with my original content and I wouldn't change anything. Question 9, are there any channels you wish you could be more like? And this question could be its own video. I have so many channels that I wish I could be more like. And just in the sense that I really love the channels that I follow, and I love them for different reasons. I love how well read some channels are. I love how open-minded some channels are. I love how exciting and engaging some channels are. And I do always want to better myself. I want to be more well-read. I want to be more engaging and more exciting to watch. And so I'm not afraid to say that there are channels that I want to be more like, because it's just goals. And I don't think that that says that I'm ashamed of who I am now. Question 10 is, what's something you love about your channel? And I'm going to go with the answer that almost all of us have said, and that is my subscribers. I love everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I love everyone who comments in my comments. I feel like we have such good discussions and fun banter, and you guys are just great. I feel like the channels I'm subscribed to is all content that I love watching and I couldn't ever get bored of or anything like that. So I think those are the things that I really love about my channel. The last prompt is to tag people, and I'm going to be tagging Dylan Morris, Aubrey Likes to Read, Binks Thinks, Bookishly Haley, and Bookless Pete. I would love to see your guys' responses to these. I think tags are really fun. I will hopefully start doing them at least once a week, because I'm quite far behind on doing tags, and they are just fun to watch and fun to do. And I think it really lets us get to know each other a little bit better. So that is it for this tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I answered yes to a lot more questions than I thought I would originally, but at the same time, I've never been afraid of being honest. And so I don't feel any negative sort of way about filming this or posting this. So which answer of mine most surprised you? Let me know in the comments down below. My favorite thing about YouTube is talking to you guys in my comments, and my second favorite thing about YouTube is watching your content. So if you have a BookTube YouTube channel, link me, tag me, let me know in the comments below. I would love to watch your stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.